Previously on Fear the Walking Dead.
This message is for Rick Grimes. Man, I'm gonna come and look for you.
I don't think Lenny James is done with the franchise. There's no way that's the end of Lenny James. That is one celebration I could say. At least Shrek is finally off the show. At least they're finally killing her off. So unfortunately, Dwight and Sherry's kid does not make it. I don't give a shit about Padre. I don't give a shit about these villains. I don't give a shit about Shrek. Well, at least we get Daniel Sharman Ultra Soft.
Sharman, no wonder I don't feel as clean.
Hurry up, Dad. You've been in there forever.
I'm trying. This cheap stuff is too thin.
I told you not to get the other toilet paper. Here's the new Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been saved. Woohoo! What's everybody waiting for? This?
Okay, hon. We know you're clean.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
You know, come to think about it, this episode is the quality to wipe your ass with it.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing our weekly review for this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 8, the final season. This is for the mid-season premiere titled Anton.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing our weekly review for this week's episode. This one is for episode 7, titled Anton. Yep. Oh my god. Okay, so Fear the Walking Dead is back, y'all, for the final half. We're here for the final countdown. We got 5 episodes left now after this one, and then Fear is over. Thank goodness it's over, man. I really did not enjoy this episode, and we're going to delve into it now. So, Fear the Walking Dead, as you guys know, is a very bumpy show for me at least, and I know for a lot of the viewers. It's finally coming to an end now. We're in the final stretch. We're in the, final batch of episodes, and well, they couldn't even get a mid-season premiere right. Like, the final mid-season premiere, they couldn't even get right. And especially when I'm looking at the mid-season premiere of Fear, and then I look at the final mid-season premiere that the original Walking Dead gave us last year with Lockdown. And Lockdown was a great episode. Like, I really loved that episode. This one, on the other hand, oh my god, man, it was pissing me off the whole episode. I'm Anton. I'm Victor Strand. I am Victor Strand, but I've never seen that woman before in my life. I am Victor Strand. I'm Anton, though. I'm Anton. I'm gonna cry when I hug Madison, but then, oh no, I'm not upset. I've never seen her before in my life. Pick a frickin' lane, man. Like, holy crap. Like, for the final half of the show, to introduce your half, you're gonna have Strand wandering around with a frickin' son that we've never seen before, with this Thomas guy that we've never seen before, and he's like a father figure now, and he doesn't even want to act like he knows what the hell's going on. Like, he's not Victor Strand at all. He doesn't know who Madison is. He doesn't know anything about it. Frig off, man. Like, if you trust your family enough, if you trust the people you're with enough, you will tell them, this Madison girl, I know her. I know her well. We used to, we go way back, If you seriously trust your family, you would say that. But apparently he doesn't, because he doesn't tell them until way later in the episode when he has no choice but to tell them. And I'm not even kidding, guys, that's literally most of the plot of the episode. Like, if you want a sum up of what this episode includes, basically it's Strand. It's 7 years later. He's living this life where he calls himself Anton. He's the father of some kid named Klaus. He's with some other guy. They live in this hotel, basically. And the place is, decently thriving, I would say. And basically, Madison shows up. Strand acts like he doesn't know who she is, even though he really does, but he doesn't tell his family the whole episode, pretty much. And then randomly, we get, Troy's men that show up to the community, and he's like, oh, we've been hunting down this woman. Her name is Madison Clark. And Strand's just like, yeah, she's here. Why would you tell guys that are hunting down Madison that she's there? Don't you care about her? Like, oh my god, man. It's just so hard for me to even comprehend what the hell is going on. It's so ridiculous. So basically, when Madison shows up at this community, right? When we see everything go down, his family becomes suspicious of Anton, right? Of Strand. They're just like, okay, it seems like you know this woman, so why don't you just spill the beans? Exactly. Why don't you just spill the beans? But he doesn't. He just acts like he doesn't know Madison. And like I said, the moment I lost my crap with this episode is when you got Troy's men that have been hunting down Madison because they heard the radio broadcast, of course, about Padre and all this. They're trying to hunt her down. And anyway, when they're hunting her down, they go to the hotel, and Strand's just like, yeah, she's here. Madison's here. That is not anything like what Victor would do. Victor would do anything to protect Madison. We know that. Like, oh my god. For what? This new family? Like, literally his new family is telling him, like, okay, if you got something to get off your chest, if you know her, just let us know. You know, we'll take care of it. Is it because he knows he's such a moron and he doesn't want to face the crap he's done? So what? You did it. Like, you can't go back and change the past. Just frickin' tell them that you know who Madison is. You're clearly emotional. You're clearly suspicious to your family. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And there's even a scene in this one, too, where Klaus, like, goes up to Madison and he, like, kind of feeds her and stuff. And she's just like, yeah, kid, like, he's lying to you, you know? So it's like, they already know this anyway. Like, it's like, why is Strand making this crap up? And then he invites Troy's men inside of the hotel to capture Madison, probably kill her based off the way he sounded. And Victor's just okay with it. Victor's just like, yeah, I'll show you exactly where she is, you know? And then, of course, they get to the room and Madison and Klaus are gone. Go figure. So then they get on these boats and they try to go find Madison. Most of the episode is them trying to hunt down Madison with the help of Victor Strand. And then Daniel shows up randomly in a raft and he's just like, yeah, you're not going to find her. Good luck trying to find her, you know? And you got Daniel that's on their tail. They basically venture out. You get a few scenes between, you know, Thomas and Strand or whatever, where he's like, are you really not Anton? Are you Victor Strand? Is that for real? And this and that. The dialogue is so bad. I mean, the dialogue is so trash. And anyway, basically they go in there and, you know, you got a few minor scenes. Now, okay, this is one thing of the episode I didn't hate, okay? This is one thing of the episode I thought was all right. We get a scene between Madison and Victor that I genuinely really enjoyed in this episode where when Victor eventually finds them, he tells Klaus and his husband to leave, right? And Victor and Madison stay back and, you know, he helps her out, right? And you get a scene where basically they're fighting off these walkers and, you know, they're trying to, like, barricade them and stuff, which kind of reminded me of, like, season 2, you know what I mean? You remember when they were in the bar in Mexico, and they were using, like, you know, everything around them, like, the shelves and stuff to, like, block off the walkers? That's actually a cool scene. I like the scene. I think it was good. And he basically explains that the reason why he changed his name and he changed his, you know, everything pretty much is because he's ashamed of the man that he turned into. He's ashamed that he went after Alicia in the way he did. He's ashamed of pretty much everything. And Madison says that she forgives him. It's all right, that type of thing. So, okay, there you go. Finally, a scene from the episode. First scene of the episode. I enjoy it. I like that. And then, of course, you got, of course, Troy's men that catch up with them. They gun down the walkers, and then they capture Strand and Madison, right? So then they're in the hotel, now taken over by Troy's men, and obviously this ain't no spoiler because we knew Troy was going to be showing up. Troy shows up with these, you know, sunglasses on. He's got a long jacket on, and I genuinely like Troy's, you know, appearance. I like what they do with him here. I like how he kind of comes in, and he's just like, all right, well, I heard your broadcast about Padre. I heard you had a home, and now I'm going to take it from you. You know, you took my home from me, the ranch. Well, I'm going to do the same thing to you. I'm going to take Padre, and that's how this is all going to go down. And I like it too because he looks at, you know, the rest of the men and he's just like, you know, I'm going to tell you the truth about Madison, you know. He's just like, yeah, let me show you, you know. And he takes the sunglasses off and you see the, you know, the thing on the side of his head. This released in a sneak peek beforehand, but he's just like, yeah, bad hit from the head from, say, a hammer, you know. And yeah, I thought it was good, you know, bad hit to the head from, say, a hammer, you know? And anyway, he looks at them, and basically he's just like, all right, yeah, I'm going to take Padre from you, that type of thing, and I'm going to kill Victor Strand, you know, he kind of threatens him with that and stuff, and then Victor admits that he really is Victor Strand, he's not Anton, like he claims he is, and then Daniel comes in. He has one of Troy's men held captive, and Sherry, June, and some others come in there and hold them all at gunpoint. All right, so Madison and them get the upper hand. They, of course, are starting to get out of there, And that's when Troy, of course, oh, I should mention though, I did like the small moment. I will actually admit, I did like the small moment with Daniel where, you know, he like unties Victor and he's like, "Thank you, old friend." And Daniel's like, "We're not friends." You know, I like that little subtle thing. That was cool. But anyway, so they're standing there basically, and then Troy unleashes this ridiculousness of, "I killed Alicia Madison. There you go. I got the bone hand of hers off of her dead body, and that's where this came from." And she's still wandering out there as a zombie. I don't buy this for a minute. I do not buy this for a minute. I don't think he killed Alicia. I think he's just trying to piss Madison off. And basically, she lunges at him. Strand has to hold her back. And, you know, that's about how the episode ends. They go their separate ways. And I like the final line where Troy's like, "All right, well, you know, you were fighting for your kids or whatever. Now, what the hell are you fighting for?" You know? And it's actually a good line. I like that. I think it's good. So this episode to me is like, the first like 35 minutes, I just could give a crap. I'm going to be honest. And then the last like 5-10 minutes, I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. You know, it's ridiculous that Troy's alive. They absolutely resurrected his character, but I like the scene. I think the scene was mostly good. So to me, I'm going to give this like a 5 out of 10. It's all I can do for it, guys, because I can't deny the first half of the episode is really stupid. I mean, it's really stupid. And I just don't care for Strand and his redemption and his Anton crap. I just don't care for it. The only thing about this episode that was somewhat enjoyable was the last like 5-10 minutes. And even that, like, it wasn't perfect. It just, I feel like Daniel Sharman Ultrasoft did a good job. But like, it just, I don't know. There you go. It's a 5 for me. It's a 5 out of 10. It's all you're gonna get. You know, I hope some of the other episodes are better, although I wouldn't count on it. But there you go. There's our review for episode 7. So post your thoughts below. Let me know. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button to miss any other videos if you're The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.